I'm Doug Vanderlei, Summertime Doug Vanderlei, and welcome to another week of Everyone is Jonas. We've managed to start with absolutely no problems now, like especially if you've just showed up. I'm joined as well by my two lovely co-hosts, Erik Ivanovich and Tahlia Murdoch.
Hello.
Who will now read the native land titles.
Once again, we are fortunate to be able to gather on the unceded territory of the Coast Salish people, including the Musqueam, Squamish and Tsleil-Waututh nations.
Fantastic. How's it going, Tahlia?
It's pretty good. I just remembered I was going to I have this hat that my dad got me from Christmas Island, and Christmas Island has this like crabs plague where the island is just covered in red crabs.
Isn't it also covered in illegally detained refugees?
Yes.
Okay, that's not important.
Which is devastating.
It sounds important.
It's incredibly important.
It seems like a detail.
It's not important
I
to the
agree.
story.
Everyone,
like
no one cares about it, so why should we, right?
Oh, what a great start we're off to.
I don't mean that. I really get upset about that. Anyway, this hat...
Sorry to have brought it up.
It says what crabs on it, and it was covered in crabs, and I was going to also wear it to be Summer Tahlia,
But you
which
didn't.
wasn't intentional.
You didn't wear it.
But I forgot. Next week.
Maybe next week you'll wear it and tell the story again.
Yeah, because it's pretty damn hot today.
It's
It is
very
really
hot.
hot. It's way too hot for the hat.
Yeah.
Certainly.
It would like keep the sweat off my brow though, I think.
We had a rule in school in Australia: no hat, no play. You
No school today.
You weren't allowed to play outside if you didn't have a hat.
Is that a safety thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, how are you going, Erik?
Good.
I want to rush forward and introduce our guest, but why don't you tell us an anecdote about your day?
Nah.
Okay. I've forgotten everything you told me beforehand, but you know her from Yuck Yucks. You know her from, is it Canada's Top Comic?
It's Sirius
XM's
XM.
Top Comic.
We're joined today by the lovely Cassie Cao. How's it going, Cassie?
Oh, it's going great. I just got to Vancouver yesterday, and now, it's so sunny and wonderful, and now we're in this very dark room, and it's lovely.
Yeah.
It feels like Toronto. It feels like home.
Yeah. We love the darkness.
Yeah.
It's very light behind the curtain, but the camera just can't handle it.
Yeah.
And neither can my soft-white skin. Would everyone like to play a game of Everyone is Jonas?
Yeah.
I don't know how to play.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's explain the rules for
Okay.
those just tuning in, and maybe any new guests who haven't
Right.
played this game 17 times
Yeah.
before.
That's not me, because I know all the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's for Tahlia, who much like...
Ugh, what a bummer. She didn't even prepare.
no, she's never done this before. Tahlia.
Unbelievable.
I'm sorry.
Unreal.
So Everyone is Jonas is a competitive role-playing podcast, and what that means is, unlike other role-playing games such as Dungeons and Dragons, this one, all three players play as one character, but only one of them can play as that character at any given time. The main goal of the game is to have the character Jonas achieve your goal, which is secret from the other players, and you gain control of him by bidding willpower tokens, of which you have 10, or 7 if you started with 3 skills. Now, what the skills do is every time that you attempt to have Jonas do something that I think he doesn't want to do, you roll a 6-sided die, and on a 6 it's successful, 5 and below it is not. You can sweeten the pot. For every 1 token that you put in, the roll gets 1 number easier, or if that check pertains to one of the skills you have written down on your index card, then it will be 2 numbers easier. Erik, you're looking at me like maybe I've missed your roll.
Oh, I just feel like this is different rules, and I was lying earlier. I have played this game multiple times, and I guess I didn't know the rules.
I think this is perfect.
So
Anyway,
it's a good thing I asked you to explain it, because I've been playing it wrong this whole time.
I was zoned out.
what did I get different that you've been playing the whole time? Because I want to know.
I'll explain later. The
Later?
skills, the skills I didn't understand before.
Skills
so.
add +2 to your roll. Did you not know that this entire time? We've been playing for 5 months.
Well,
Have we really?
I think you just said that if you have a skill, it's when you sweeten the pot, it adds 2 instead of 1.
Okay, that's incorrect, and that's
Yeah.
probably down to the way
It's
I
really
described
confusing.
I'm glad that you guys don't know the rules, because I'm really on board, and I totally get it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's fair, actually, because I think you're going to win.
I
And
know.
you're going to beat us.
Clearly.
Hey, and you're like matching our branding. I just
What?
realized.
My what?
Oh yeah, your
You're
shirt's like the
yeah,
same
branding.
colors.
I
are...
did that absolutely on purpose because
Awesome.
I'm
Oh, no,
prepared
we-
and a professional.
Yeah, exactly.
Please.
We're using a chroma key, and we're actually only just have your head floating around the screen, unfortunately. I am just stalling while I look for a place for the game to start, which I definitely prepared
What about
earlier.
Commercial Broadway?
No, that's a silly place for the game to start.
Okay.
The game has ended there before.
What
so
about Commercial Clock?
That's a fantastic place for the game to start, but unfortunately we're not starting there because I found a location.
Wait, Commercial Clock doesn't even exist. I was meant to say Broadway.
yeah,
Clock.
those streets are parallel.
Yeah, exactly.
Unbelievable.
I don't have the timer on, so why am I wasting time?
Oh my
Part of
God.
this is okay. So the game ends, and I should have mentioned this because it's important. When either every player runs out of willpower tokens.
Are these tokens?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, what if I want to hang on to them? They're so pretty.
You can take a token.
Well, that's
After the show, I just get to keep one?
As a token of our gratitude.
Oh,
Absolutely.
wow. Okay, fine. Now, okay.
They're pretty expensive and valuable. So,
I can tell. They
yeah.
look really beautiful. They're nicer than all my jewelry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're precious gems.
Yeah, of course.
That's the thing about them is that they're precious. So, yeah, the game ends either when everyone runs out of willpower tokens, Jonas dies, or 1 hour passes. And that 1 hour is starting now. We start the game as always in Vancouver. We're at the corner of 49th and Knight outside of Vancouver Stable, Duffin's Donuts. That's not right. Is that at 49th?
Yep.
It's at 41st.
No, it's at 41st.
That's where we are. We're at 41st.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, outside Duffin's Donuts, Jonas is wearing white New Balance trainers, some baggy tube socks, cargo shorts, and a Foreigner Cold as Ice Tour t-shirt that has a picture of a bottle cap on it. And now, bid for control.
That's awesome. Can you pause while we pass you our goals so you know like what game devices to put in there?
Yeah,
What
all right.
devices
I'll
to
start
put
the
in there?
timer again after I get the goals, because that's something that I'm supposed to do at the beginning.
I'll give you 2.
Yeah, and I'll read them while the other goal is being written out.
Because I mean,
So,
you know.
Cassie, when I say, I mean, you know this, but I'm just looking for your
Of course.
seal of approval.
Of course.
When I say bid for control, you hold up in your fist a number of tokens
Uh-huh.
that your 2 co-players don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when I say reveal, you will reveal. The person with the highest spends those tokens and gains control of Jonas.
Like, for example, I've got 2 in my hand right now.
Right.
And then if neither of you bid more than 2,
Right.
then I will be the one who bid the most. And so I'll put my 2 in the pot, and then I get to control Jonas.
And what happens if it's the same?
Then
Is it a
Oh,
to the
we'll
death?
say it's a
Then
surprise.
we roll.
you have a roll-off where you
Yeah.
roll a d6 and the winner...
Okay.
yeah.
Which you know already, but
Of course.
And
I'm
you don't
just
need to remember
testing
these
it.
rules because part of the rule is that the most recent thing I've said is canonical to the rules. So
Okay.
even if I get it wrong,
That's what we're doing.
yeah. So do we have a goal?
do you have a
from our
goal?
guest?
I do.
Okay, let me pass it to me, and I won't look at it, but I'll
Great.
pass it to Doug.
Don't you dare look at it.
Although,
Eric's
Eric, I
trustworthy.
think you've actually won more than anyone else, guests and hosts included. So I'm starting to think that maybe. Oh, I've never seen this orientation before on one of the index cards.
Ooh.
Innovator.
This is great.
I mean-
We haven't had this goal before. Okay, you can have another skill as
Oh,
well.
yeah? Okay. Can
just-
I get my paper back?
Just write it on a new piece and set it up to me, and then we don't have to.
All right.
We use
I-
the backs as well, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay. What else is helpful?
Bless
Well, you can think of that and send it to me whenever you want.
Mm.
But meanwhile, let's start the clock
Here.
Here you go.
and bid for control.
Okay.
All right, and reveal.
Okay, I've got 2.
I got 4.
I got 2.
Okay, so
So
Tahlia
you
will
keep
now
yours.
spend 4,
Great.
and
And
everyone
takes
gets one back.
Did
now.
you drop one?
I don't know. I don't know what I've dropped. But
alright.
keep going. Oh, I dropped my pen. Okay, whatever.
Okay, I'll send you another
Wait,
pen.
yeah,
Here we
we have
go.
This is a really great little like messenger system we've got
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
I love it. It's very efficient.
Exactly.
That we need Eric to pass me something
We've got
physically.
sets of everything. One day we'll
Yeah, we're
have
streaming this to the world online, but
I
Eric
love
still
this.
has to
Yeah,
pass me
yeah.
a message on paper.
one day we'll have a little train. I
Oh, that
reckon,
would be
going back and
great. Like a
forth.
little
That'd be
Lego
sick.
train that just goes around.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna have an unpaid intern who will just run the
I mean-
index cards back and forth.
That is like better for the environment.
I mean, aren't we
probably.
all unpaid
The
interns?
train would be coal powered.
That's true. All model trains are coal powered.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, most things are coal powered because the power plant makes coal. Even
All right.
Teslas are coal powered.
Not
if you
here.
live
Well,
in a-
if you want to be technical
Only in
about it,
dirty Australia is everything powered by coal.
I think
Oh,
it's
that's right.
Talia's.
It's hydroelectric here. It is Talia's
It's my turn.
Yeah, let's let Talia do it.
I would like to find a human, please.
Oh, where would you like to look?
Outside of Duffin's,
You're the only human outside of Duffin's.
are there any?
Why? What time is it? Because I heard it was a good place and it was 24 hours. So
That's
when
Yeah,
is
it is.
Well, they're
Actually,
all
it's
inside
always,
lined up.
It's always, yeah, they're all inside lined up. That's
No one,
true.
no one is wasting time standing outside except
Alright.
for Jonas.
Is there anyone outside of the dispensary?
Oh, the stressed and depressed.
Yeah.
There is actually someone. They're picking the wild strawberries that grow in the planter out there.
Okay, cool. I would like to go and talk to them.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so you see an old woman, about 4'9", wearing a cloak and iron-shod boots.
Hello, dear.
Dear, that's a rather patronizing name for one such as myself.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Where are my manners? What's your name? How would you like me to address you?
Well, a name is an important thing, and I have many. Why would I give my name to you so readily?
Just common courtesy. Is that like, did you go to school here or?
Not here, but I went to school for a very long time. She taps a brass rod on the ground in thought.
Ooh, whimsical.
Hmm.
I would like to know if you can help me with something.
I can help many people with many things. It depends if the thing that you want is worthy of my time.
I'm just trying to find as many people as I can today. Are there any, there's usually a lot of people at parks. Are there any parks nearby?
Uh,
And at this time of the morning, I think my best bet is a dog park.
She says, I walked past a park just west of here, maybe 4 city blocks.
Do you want to come along?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
Good choice. I feel this.
Jonas, if you can cry, just shed a single tear.
Roll for that. Well, I
That's
mean, it's
humiliating.
it's
No one
hard.
wants to cry in public.
It's hard. Like, crying on command is hard. What did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
Jonas just stands there blank-faced.
I don't
The
remember
fly
what my
that's
skills
constantly
are.
following him around bounces once again off his cornea and bid for control.
All right.
Everyone in chat, are you hearing me okay? My levels feel low. Oh, no, that's better.
No,
I just
you're
got to
good,
point
you're
the
good.
microphone at my face. That helps. And reveal.
I got 3.
Cassie,
I got
did you bid?
2.
2.
Okay. You are also
You have to
allowed
take
to
one
bluff
back.
and bid 0 at any time,
Oh,
if you like.
but why? Why would you want to do that?
There's many strategic
know.
reasons.
Oh,
Just high
maybe
level
maybe
play.
you're pretending more than you have, or you don't want. Maybe Jonas is doing something you want him to be doing, and you're pretending that you want him to
Oh.
stop.
fair. Okay.
I want to say to this woman, excuse me, dear.
She just looks at you. She was already looking at you. You already mid conversation, so it's weird that you would even excuse yourself. That's the narrator saying that.
Yeah. I just want to say, I was wondering, dear, what are you up to lately? What are you doing?
Oh well, I found myself in this strange place. I
Interrupt her and say, I don't care.
Well, it appears you don't know the manners. Are all the people of this place similar to you in that way?
That's correct, dear.
Okay, then I guess I can't be offended by this different culture than mine.
It's very reasonable.
You should find out her culture.
What? How do people act where you're from?
Where I'm from, people act.
Oh, I don't care. I'm interrupting her, by the way.
are you?
She's beginning to look frustrated. But she says, "Do you really want to know anything that I'm going to tell you?"
I say, yeah, please tell me one thing. Any one thing.
Well...
Oh, just kidding. I don't care.
This is pretty rude. I don't think Jonas would be this rude.
I think you would.
No, no way.
You know what? I agree. That's pretty brazen. Please
he's
roll
polite,
for that.
Like, to do it 3 times in
I've
a
been
row.
convinced.
Jonas is a really good man. You
Yeah.
know, he doesn't like to lie.
I don't think Jonas is
You
a
can
good
man.
argue
Like
with
to
me at
commit
any point
crimes.
during this game because I'm making up all the rules.
I'm gonna sweeten the pot by 2, so I'm putting in 2 tokens, and then that makes my dice roll better.
I don't know if you noticed this, but you also get to take one back at the end of every round. So you can, like, take it.
Oh, did I do that?
I think you missed it. I think you should
think you
take
missed
2
it.
back.
Should I take?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
two
gonna
back.
do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
And what did you sweeten
pretty
by?
lame.
2.
Oh.
So that was 6, 5, 4, and it does not pertain to either of your skills, which seem to have nothing to do with your goals. So bid for control, please.
All right.
Thanks, Joe. Hey, Joe, this character was submitted by Joe. Joe, do you know who this character is? Thanks for the host. Oh, that's sketchy.
Thank you.
Oh, we have a sticker for you as
Yeah,
well.
finally.
We finally got our stickers printed. So I don't know if I have your address, but if you just DM that to me on Discord, and we'll send that to you.
Can we reveal them?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wish that you would.
I would love to.
That's good
Yeah.
game content. 2.
I got 2.
I got
3.
Okay, so you put those in because you win.
Great.
And then take one.
All right, Cassie, what are we doing? We're outside this dress.
Wait,
and
do I
depressed.
take one back too?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You still do.
And we're talking to this
Sick. Great.
this very diplomatic old woman.
Right. Okay. Well, forget her. I don't care about her. I want to go into Duffin's.
Oh yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Have you been to Duffin's before?
I have not. I was really looking for a McDonald's last night, and someone told me to go to Duffin's because it's 24 hours and it's too far away from where I was staying.
It's
and I was
worth it, though.
like tragically sad.
The best bad donuts.
They're bad? No.
No,
don't
they're
say
not.
that.
No,
They're not
not
bad.
bad.
What I mean is they're not like gourmet donuts. You know when
Okay,
you'll
but
go to a
like-
place specifically to get like, oh, I'm getting an Earl Grey and
a
lemon
special
donut.
stuffed.
Okay.
But if you
Yeah.
just want to get like a bear claw
Bear, yeah.
or
Like
something,
a Long John.
Listen, Long John, then
if
Duffin's
it's
is the
open
best for
at
that.
24 hours, I'm on board.
That's what you really like.
This,
You like
yeah.
I like being awake at night. This entire city shuts down at 8 p.m. and I'm not about it.
They
You're like
also
a
have,
like a moth, like looking for some
Yeah.
lights in the
Yes,
darkness.
I am a comedian.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So I want to go into Duffin's. I don't know what it's like. Tell me what it's like inside.
They also have fried chicken, banh mi.
That's crazy.
they
Why
got
don't I just
everything.
live there? That's insane.
It's pretty big. There's
Their fries
always
are
a
really
line.
good.
I've been there at maybe 6 completely different times,
Mm-hmm.
and there's always been a line. I've never gone straight up to the counter. They got
That's so cool.
I'm describing the inside of it.
About, like, your experience going there.
I'm going to deduct 1 point from Tahlia.
No, you're trying to waste time. Come on. You can't
I was asked a
deduct-
question by a guest, and I am replying about the environment in which you were in. At Tahlia, that's minus 1 point. Okay. So we're in Duffin's Donuts. On the left is the Duffin's Donuts counter. On the right is the chicken counter. They share a cash register, but they almost seem like distinctly different stores. There's like a fine air of grace without any physicality of it.
Beautiful. This is my type of place.
It's kind of like a 90s Burger King.
Okay. Well, is it really different than all the other era of Burger King?
You can also get, like, containers of boiled eggs.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Which you can't get at Burger King anymore.
No, you can't.
No,
At this
so
donut shop, they sell just Tupperwares of eggs.
Yeah, boiled eggs. You can also buy, like, baklava, day-old bread.
Wow.
It's
Okay,
a-
now I think you're making things up.
it's
No,
a
you
no.
can get
It's
all of that stuff.
This sounds
It's
like
a weird
Vancouver's
place.
finest. I love it. You
It's
guys are
awesome.
really.
It's fantastic.
It's really fun, seriously.
I really can't wait to
Their
go there.
website says donuts, fried chicken, and sub sandwiches.
And boiled eggs.
Amazing.
You can
And
buy
boiled
boiled eggs.
They got soup. They got bagels. It's like a Fritz fried chicken. Doesn't matter. So the layout is there's a bunch of tables. There's the 2 trash cans as you come in, like any fast food place would have.
Cool.
And then so there is a line. There's 3 people in the line.
Amazing. Great. I want to go to the bathroom.
All right.
Ooh, I've never been to the bathroom at Duffin's.
Oh, really? Wow.
I wonder how it is.
Do we know what the bathrooms are like at Duffin?
I can't imagine they're great. honestly.
This
I
time,
bet there's like neon lights in there. It sounds
Yeah.
great. you know those bathrooms where you can like push a button and then there's like disco lights that go off and then like you pee in a disco?
Actually, don't know.
Yeah, I
Never
thought you meant those blue lights they put in to stop people being able to see their veins.
No, that's too dark.
That's pretty hectic.
I'm saying there's like disco lights and like it's like neon and pink
It's a party.
and then there's music, but it's
you're
not.
inventing that. I don't think that's
but
real.
But you
it's
know
in
what?
a toilet.
None of us have been there, so
Yeah, I bet
how
that's
do
what
we
it
know
is.
that it's not like that?
I think that's what it is.
Maybe that's
Except
why it's
it's
open 24
timed,
hours.
so you have to like pee properly because you don't want to be mid pee and then the music stops and then you have a regular pee. You know?
So cool.
We're in the toilets. The light is on, but there's a button next to it that has disco printed on it.
Wow.
Yo.
What are the odds?
Obviously, push it. 100% push it.
Disco toilet.
gonna pull this
A
back.
strobe light comes on.
Whoa.
I'm just gonna roll for seizure. No seizure, we're fine.
Is Jonas epileptic?
No, but his mind is very open and full of alternate dimensions.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
He's very sensitive to many things. So what are we doing in this bathroom?
Great. Well, I want to go pee.
Okay. Yeah, so
I
Jonas
feel like-
doesn't need to pee right now, so I'm just going to get you to roll for that.
Here's some dice we prepared earlier.
And you can sweeten the pot beforehand if you like by adding
Oh.
tokens.
Friggin', let's do it. Who cares?
Yeah.
How many
many?
did you roll?
2.
All right.
1.
Was that a D20 or a D6?
A
It was a
D6.
D6.
A 1. So Jonas just lets fly in his trousers. They fill. He has wet himself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a new one.
This is
It's
gonna.
it's not the worst thing that's ever happened to him. Let's be frank.
It's no. It's far from the worst, but it is gonna make the rest of the game very difficult for us.
So bid for control.
All right. I mean, yeah. Difficult is one word. Are we
And
revealing?
reveal.
I got 3.
I got 4.
2.
All right.
All right, Tahlia.
Bullshit.
I know that there is a dog park around this area. The one near our old place, Doug.
Oh, what, that big long one on
Yeah,
Kensington Park?
Yeah,
This is not in the area.
where we used to take Ivy. It is
Kensington Park is
I've walked
2
there.
blocks away.
from
to the
there
north.
You
before.
have no idea.
I have every idea. I used to live twice in that area.
Twice you lived in that area?
Yeah, twice. Yeah, I want to go there, please.
How does one live twice?
Good question. I'll tell you later.
There's this documentary from the 90s called You Only Live Once.
I feel like I haven't even lived once.
Yeah.
So
Not yet, anyway. Because if you're living the past tense of lived, you have to have died.
I'm gonna intrude on Tahlia, by the way.
Okay.
What? I
Yeah.
didn't even get to go to the dog park.
Yeah. Well, you're too slow.
This is bullshit.
So
Alright.
What
I-
does that mean? You're just allowed to do that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I'm
you
putting
pay
in 3.
3.
I feel like she's not controlling Jonas well.
Okay.
So
At
I
any
put in.
time, you can pay 3 to intrude and roll against
Oh.
the...
Yeah, and then whoever rolls higher gets to control him.
Well, I rolled a 5,
I
so
rolled a 1,
too bad,
so
so sad. Dog
never
park,
mind.
please.
That's just wasted
If
tokens.
they had both rolled a 5, Eric would have won as the intruder.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, Tahlia?
We're going to the dog
Oh, we're going to
park, I guess.
the dog park.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cassie. We're at Kensington Park. We're at the next to the 22 bus station at the southwest end of the park.
All right, cool. So yeah, go to the park and find some dogs. And given that Jonas has pissed himself, I think it will be really easy to attract dogs.
I don't know if dogs are so much attracted to piss as they
They would come up and
specifically
have a
avoid
sniff
it.
of
No,
that.
I
No,
feel like
way.
they would like it.
Yeah, they'd be like, "This is a stinky crotch. I'm
Yeah.
all about
It's
stinky
true.
crotches."
They like crotches even without the pee on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's like added bonus for
Yeah,
them. I think
absolutely.
that like the dogs just love smells, and
Yeah,
so
no matter what it is.
I think it's like for us going to see like a horror film. Like you don't like to be, you don't really like to be scared, but you'll go see a horror film, and I think for them it's like they don't like to smell the urine. They have got like those
It's like
powerful
a,
noses.
It's like a sensory overload.
It's like
Yeah.
sort of like
Like
yeah.
when you pick your belly button and there's like a little bit of lint and you're gonna smell it. Even though you know it's gonna be bad.
Doug, not everyone
Is
is
that-
I feel like
you.
you lost us. That's just on you.
Is
That's
that
on me.
is that
That's not the universal experience.
is that a thing?
I'm sorry to say.
I always thought I was Joe Everyman.
So- you
Don't know what to tell you, Doug.
Do you smell the lint that comes out of your belly button?
Listen,
I
I don't even
smell-
have a belly button.
I smell almost.
Wow.
Excuse me. Okay,
Actually,
you don't have a
What
belly
happened
button?
to it?
Excuse me, what? I got it surgically removed. Come on. I'm an actor.
Oh,
Come
okay.
on.
it's-
That's
I
fair.
understand.
There's beauty
If it
standards
was
I
for the
gotta
part,
reach
yeah,
for.
yeah.
I don't think there's anything that's come out of my body that I haven't smelled, and I don't mean at all times. I mean,
Doug has
Repeat
Wow,
business.
we're
like,
really getting into it.
Repeat
he smells
business.
and tastes everything.
no, I don't taste everything. I taste.
You don't taste everything.
I don't
but, like,
taste the stuff that comes out of my body.
We can't go to Lush
No, I will taste most of the soaps at Lush.
and like try to get other people there to taste.
I'm a student of the world. What can I say? I'm a
To be fair,
curious
if they
mind.
didn't want you to eat it, they shouldn't make it look like little cheese.
Yeah,
Thank
exactly.
you, that's
If
what
you
I'm
put
saying.
actual fruit in it.
It does look like really
But
good.
like,
It
you
looks
know
really
it's-
good.
you
Some
know
of
it's
it is
soap, right?
pretty good. Some of it is pretty good. Yeah, but what is soap? It's mostly made of tallow, right? Like we
Yeah, true.
eat fat.
Anyway, so
Eric, you look concerned. Why are
any
you?
dogs approaching me?
You don't just like eat fat though. You like mix it in with food.
Whatever, like on like a lamb chop that's been seared, and there's a really nice little crispy piece of fat on the side.
Doug just has a curious mind, you know. He wants to experience all the flavors.
Is Doug the most dog-like of the four of us?
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, it's Doug the dog. Like, you just remove one letter and it turns into dog.
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Jonas got so bored that his eyes turned up.
Yeah, maybe Tahlia should play. Maybe we should
Yeah,
stop.
I'm waiting to attract some dogs. Are there
You're just
any
gonna
dogs?
stand there and wait for the dogs.
Well,
to come
are
to
there
you.
any dogs?
You see what could be a dog, a small black speck in the distance.
Go up to it.
It's a coyote.
But be, like, careful.
As you get closer, you see like a little glint of green on its back.
Is this Razzmatazz?
Oh, hey, Jonas.
Yes.
Oh.
You
This is a
smell
dog
like piss,
tentacle.
my dude.
Yeah, come up, get a whiff. I know you're into it.
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. What's in your backpack?
You know what's in here.
Is
Why
it
don't you come over and open it up and give me one?
Okay, sure. So go up to Razzmatazz, give him a little scritch on the chin.
Joe says Doug is a dog, Cassie is a cat, Talia is an otter, and
Thank
Eric
you
is
so
a bear.
much. I appreciate that.
I'm an otter.
So
That's
why
so cool.
why are Talia and Eric both subcultures of the gay community?
I think it was supposed to be a
obvious
joke.
reasons?
Right.
I'm an otter, and that makes sense because my
Because you got the
star
body of a
sign-
male swimmer.
My star sign is a Pisces. So
That doesn't make sense.
I'm
Why
like,
does that make sense?
live in the water.
Because otters are fish. Otters are fish,
Because
right?
fish live in the water and otters live in the water.
That's
Anything
what I always
that
get
lives in
told.
the
If
water
it-
is a fish.
What about microbes?
Everything lives in the water.
If it's water you wish, then you're a fish. If it's land you crave, you're a mammal, you knave.
I don't think I'm a bear. Try again.
Okay, try again, Joe.
I think you nailed it with cat and everybody else, so I'm pretty okay with you.
Yeah.
Okay, I will take dog. Dogs are good. People like dogs.
Yeah, so give him a little scritch on the chin, open up a backpack, pull out a treat.
Who's Razzmatazz?
Razzmatazz is
Yeah.
Razzmatazz is a seven.
Just like a random green dog that we just approached.
Well, he's black. He's wearing a green backpack.
Razzmatazz is
Why
a
is
little...
this? What's in the dog's backpack? Why does the dog need a
Treats.
backpack?
It's full of treats.
But he can't reach his own. He doesn't have
Well, that's what
That's
Jonas
the
is for.
shoulder.
That's the ultimate irony, isn't it?
Yeah. It's so, like, whoever is, you know, enjoying Razzmatazz at the time can give her some treats.
Razzmatazz,
She's a black Pomeranian.
yeah, is a black.
Oh, Pomeranian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Super cute.
with
She's
a little
also-
backpack.
But has that gruff voice.
She's panting a lot.
Yeah,
she's
she sounds like an old man. But
Yeah.
wearing
sure.
a white
Wait,
Christmas
is
sweater.
Razzmatazz a girl?
Yeah, she's based off my family's dog.
Well, no, she's a bitch.
Oh,
You're just like looking
roasted.
for an excuse to use the word bitch. They're like you could have said yeah, she's
Well,
a girl.
She's not a girl. A girl is a female human, right?
Oh my god, don't be so stupid.
Okay, that was dumb of me.
Just looking for an excuse.
So I fed Razzmatazz the treat.
Eric is an animated Disney hippo, says Joe. Like one of the guards in
No,
You're some kind of bird.
I'm more
Robin
like
Hood.
I'm more like a Pixar hippo, I think.
I don't know if I've seen a Pixar hippo.
Well, maybe the next.
The DreamWorks hippo, the Queen Latifah, and
No,
okay.
So
I'm a Pixar hippo. I'm
Razzmatazz,
upcoming.
do you have any friends here today?
I thought you were gonna get one of these treats out my bag.
Oh, I thought I just did it, but no one would confirm with me, even though I asked 3 times.
Why do you need someone to confirm with you? Aren't you the master of your own domain?
I wish, mate. Like, you have no idea.
She coughs. So, are you doing it?
Yeah.
That's like the fourth time she
Okay,
said it.
Razzmatazz eats one of the treats and visibly grows by 10%.
Oh, they're magic treats. That's so sick. Can I try one?
Yes, you shrink by 10%.
Oh no.
So each
Wait, clarification. Do his clothes stay the same size?
Ooh.
Yes, they do.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So they're very baggy.
Okay.
Yeah, so he looks really sick
So if you
right
eat
now.
like 4 or 5 more treats, those piston pants are just gonna fall right off him, and we'll be fine.
Do you have any friends here today, Razzmatazz?
Well, you don't consider yourself my friend?
I do, but I just wonder if you have any more furry friends.
She looks around. I don't see anybody, but my eyes ain't so good from down here.
Oh, fair enough. Do you want me to pick you up?
Well, you kind of smell like piss, Jonas.
What's your point?
My point is, I don't want you to pick me up and make me smell like piss.
Oh, I'll make sure that you're not like resting on my crotch. I'll hold you up on my
Why would you
chest.
even say that if that wasn't something you were gonna do?
Well, you were all like concerned about smelling like piss.
Are you gonna give me another treat, or are we gonna keep talking?
You know what? If I give you all the treats, then you'll probably be tall enough to see friends, right?
Yeah. Why don't you just give me all of the treats?
All right. I can't see how this could possibly go wrong.
It's probably gonna be fine.
Here, Razzmatazz.
How many treats are in there?
Well, there's 48.
Does the back
Okay,
count, Gross?
excellent.
Why is Jonas so like gullible and amenable to this dog's demands?
He's pretty stupid, to be honest.
Jonas is less naive when I'm controlling him.
He,
Yeah, I feel like this is uncharacteristic.
Yeah, that's true. I do
Right?
think that she should have to roll.
Yeah.
I think it's
no.
uncharacteristically.
Thank you so much.
This is bullshit. All right.
Sorry, majority rules.
Sweetening the pot by 1.
Okay, let's look at your skills, Talia.
I rolled a 2, so it doesn't even matter.
Oh, well, you...
Well, it was
'cause you
a
went-
3,
yeah.
and then
Of course.
even if there was like a plus
You would have
2,
had to have
which-
sweetened it by 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jonas reaches forward to get a treat out of the bag, but then hesitates, bid for control.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know why you guys don't want a giant Pomeranian, though.
Eric
just
is
want
actually the doll head on the spider legs from Toy Story.
Yeah, okay, that tracks.
Okay, and reveal.
I got 3.
3.
I got 2.
Okay,
Ooh.
so we have to roll off.
It's time to do.
So take a
Right.
6-sided die.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I got a 1, so you're
2.
probably win.
Oh my god.
All right, Cassie, how's it?
What are the odds?
So we're here
Yikes.
with this Pomeranian that's 10% bigger than a regular Pomeranian.
But Jonas is 10% smaller
Than a
he
regular
was.
Jonas.
So they're almost 20% relatively closer to each other than they would have been.
Cool.
Although I'm not the one doing pre-calculus, so does that track, Eric?
I would need a calculator.
Okay.
Well, Razzmatazz, you've had so many treats. Are you thirsty?
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty hot day today. You got something to drink?
I mean, there's like a fountain nearby. Is there a fountain at this park?
There is a fountain. It's
Nailed
next to
it.
like a really
Vancouver.
cool-looking mini skate park.
Yeah.
That's almost like a little sculpture.
Let's fucking go in there, man.
Yeah, sweet.
I don't know what you're
So
talking
are you
about.
you're at the water fountain.
Wait, yeah,
Razzmatazz tries to jump up but can't quite reach it. If only I was 10% bigger, maybe I could reach this water fountain.
Okay, can Jonas reach the water fountain?
Well, yeah, I mean, a child can reach the water fountain.
Okay, great. Then I want to pick up Razzmatazz and we can both go into the fountain.
Oh, into the
Into
fountain?
the
Yes,
fountain?
Into
Oh,
the
cool.
fountain, yes.
Wait, I'm thinking of like a drink fountain.
Oh, I'm thinking of like a decorative fountain.
Oh, in that case, no, there isn't one in this park.
Okay, then forget it. I want the drinking fountain.
Okay,
Then
so
can
we're on
I-
the drinking fountain?
Great. Then can I lift up Razzmatazz so that she can have a drink?
Absolutely, you can. Yeah, so you lift up Razzmatazz and press the button. She's having a little lap, and then eventually says, "Oh, how did I put me down?"
Okay, great. Put her down. And now I feel like it's not fair that Razzmatazz had all that to drink, so the Jonas has to get a drink too.
Yeah, Jonas just is chugging it down. He's so thirsty.
Yeah,
Are
because
you-
he peed all that water out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this is episode 18, I believe, and I don't think he's ever had a drink.
Oh,
Not of
yeah.
water.
So
Yeah.
he's going to town on
I think
that.
he had a beer once.
Yeah.
We're
So-
only controlling
which
for
is a
one
diuretic,
out of,
so
1 out of 24 hours.
Actually, he also did that one time. Put his head underneath a keg and turn the tap, and stayed there until he died. I believe. I believe he died.
that was in an alternate dimension.
That's right. That was an
yeah.
alternate
So it
dimension.
wasn't the same corporeal form.
Kids, you have to hydrate. It's really important.
yeah, and with
Especially
things
in
like
the summer.
water, especially with water.
With water.
yeah.
Yeah.
H2O. It's magical stuff. Nature's
If
fruit.
you hydrate enough, you never have to see a doctor ever. For any reason. Just drink water.
Yeah.
That's bad advice.
So
That's
Cassie,
better
you
than
still
you
have
haven't given
control.
any advice, good or
Okay.
bad. So.
Jonas is full to bursting. He's just been drinking this whole time we've been talking.
Oh, that's wonderful. Great.
Yeah.
Cool. Now I think you should go for a little jog around the park. It's a really nice day. Has it been rainy in Vancouver? I hear it's rainy and there's not that many super
You know,
nice
it was
days.
like piercing rain yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
right? So he has to
and
enjoy
today was
it.
hot.
He has to enjoy it while it's a thing. So he's
Well, it's sunny today.
right. So he's got to go for a jog.
He's
Oh,
got to
yeah.
make use of it.
Yeah, of course. What if it starts raining? Like,
I don't feel
Any
like
minute.
I don't feel like. First of all, Razmataz would not be able to keep up. I know she's 10% bigger than she was, but she still has like little Pomeranian
You'd be
legs.
surprised.
that's okay.
And
She keeps up just fine.
Yeah.
well, never mind.
Yeah. Whereas Jonas is slower than a regular human, Razmataz is much faster. In fact, Razmataz
now-
has to keep looping back.
And now Jonas
Yeah.
is a
Whoa.
little bit
She's full of
smaller,
veins.
so his legs are a little shorter.
Yeah, and he's
Razmataz
not
is
quite
so-
used to it yet. It's like when you're in a
Exactly.
dream trying to
So now
run.
their legs are comparable size.
I don't think that.
Only like his legs.
I mean,
shrunk.
everything's comparable, right? They're comparable. Jonas's are just much bigger. I'm just gonna make an executive decision and saying they're running north between tonight and 33rd. Razmataz is having the time of her life. Dogs love to run.
Yeah, I found that as well.
Yeah. Do you have any goal in mind? You're just gonna run.
Well, I don't know Vancouver very well. Like, what's up there?
So at Night and 33rd, there's a 7-Eleven and a Petro Canada, which is a gas station. We can keep running.
No, I like the Petro Canada. I want to go there.
I think they have Petrocans in Toronto.
Actually, no.
I
Well, of
feel-
course we do. But thank you for clarifying that it was
I don't
a gas
know. I've never
station.
been to Toronto.
Thank you so much. No, our cars are powered by hopes and dreams. That's why they don't run. Anyway,
They're all broken on the side of the road.
I've changed my mind. Actually, I want to go to the 7-Eleven.
Yep.
And I haven't
Proud
been to-
sponsor.
There's the what are they called? Those like giant Slurpees that come out of the 7-Eleven.
I think they're called
They're just
Slurpees.
called
They're just
Slurpees,
Slurpees.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Gulp is what you're thinking
Yes.
of. Yeah.
So I want one of those.
Okay.
I want a blue one.
Yum.
All right. So Razmataz comes in. The person behind the counter is reading a magazine. Doesn't notice. You go to the machine and just start filling up the blue one.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna intrude.
Okay.
Spending 3 tokens.
All right.
We're rolling
off,
It's,
you
it's
and
time
me.
to duel, but we don't need the sound effect. We all know.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I got a
Eric
3.
won.
Cassie got a 2.
All right,
So I
Eric.
win.
As Jonas comes back into consciousness with your consciousness, the Slurpee is starting to overflow.
Okay, throw it directly at the clerk's head.
Roll, please. Jonas would never do that.
I'm gonna sweeten the pot by 1.
Okay.
It's a 5.
Ooh.
So
Jonas pelts the Slurpee. It hits the guy right smack bang between the eyes.
Shit, he has that good aim, really?
Perfect aim, some would say.
Wow.
And
It's unreal.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
come on, Doug.
I didn't say anything.
Listen, his athleticism is unbelievable.
It gets in his small, beady black eyes.
He's got small,
But-
beady black eyes.
The cashier.
Okay, yeah.
But it sloughs right off his hydrophobic skin.
Ooh.
okay.
Okay.
He turns to you and says, "You again!"
Do we recognize this guy?
Yeah, have we been in the 7-Eleven before?
He's got a pointed nose. He's tall. And he has 6 gills. But he's wearing a 7-Eleven uniform.
No, this is not good.
He's
Run
a
away.
fish?
Uh,
Is he a Pisces? Do we know?
He actually is a Pisces.
This is someone that we know.
He has incredibly sharp teeth. He's got no nose. He's bald.
His name is Saint Shark, and he's like part human, part shark. And when we first met him, we tried to give him a coffee as a kind gesture, and instead he bit off our hand.
Okay.
And he likes to hang out at hospitals because obviously all of the human flesh.
What's he doing in the opposite of a hospital?
Yeah,
7-Eleven?
exactly. He
Where
just-
people go to die.
I know.
He's just
That's what
trying
I'm
to get by.
thinking.
Healed.
Rent is not cheap in this city.
Yeah, true.
I'm running away.
Even sharks got to pay rent. As he vaults over the counter, Jonas does not need a roll to flee from Saint Shark.
No, of course not.
Razmataz says, "Oh, what's up, Saint Shark?" Shark says, "Oh, not much, Razmataz. How you been?" As you escape.
They're friends.
Oh, Jonas escaped.
Yeah.
Can I intrude?
You don't need to
I mean,
ask.
of course I can. I'm gonna intrude.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to get away from Saint Shark and Razmataz because they both are not good for my voice.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Yes. Hell yeah.
Can you tell me the numbers for the?
I got
listeners?
2 and
I got a
Tahlia got
0.
1.
Right. I think the D6s have been pretty fair this week.
I don't know. I disagree.
Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna go back to Razmataz and Saint Shark, so probably for the best.
Now that I'm outside the 7-Eleven,
Go to the Petro Canada.
I'm not gonna go to the Petro-Canada. You're not gonna fool me that easily. I want to yell inside at Razmataz and ask, "Hey, what are you doing?"
You'd have to open the door again.
That seems like a waste.
No, I want to scream like through the closed door.
Jonas screams that at the door, but
Yeah.
That
you
seems
see
rude
Saint
and
Shark.
seems like not a thing that you would normally do.
No, I think
What
Jonas
do you
would
reckon?
definitely want
What do you
to.
reckon, Talia?
No, Jonas would. No. He would definitely want
I'm
to
pretty
communicate with his
neutral
friend
on this,
Razmataz.
honestly. Like I
Just like
can't.
screaming in public, I don't think that he would be so open about his mental illness.
Well, he definitely wouldn't want to open the door.
This isn't the first time. Yeah, I think that
I think-
argument is sound.
I
Yeah.
think he would want to hang out with Razmataz. Honestly,
So he's screaming, "What are you doing?" to Razmataz.
Yeah.
The sound does not penetrate the door.
but Razmataz is a doge.
I
You
want
should
to
be able to hear it.
I want to get Jonas to like wave his arms like this, try and get Razmataz's attention.
Razmataz is below the frosted 7-Eleven.
Oh, the
part
10%
of the door.
growth did not get him up high enough. Eh?
No, and also you reduced by 10%, and 10% of 5'11" is a lot more than 10% of 7 inches.
Right.
So the height disparity has
important.
actually decreased a lot.
right.
Sorry,
Do all the jumping
Jonas
jacks?
is 5'10" and a half.
Do all the jumping jacks that Jonas is doing, is that like disturbing his stomach in any way?
Yeah, I mean, he's just chugged a bunch of water.
And he did a lot of
couldn't-
strenuous exercise.
He did, and he couldn't help himself but having a couple of sips of the Slurpee. I mean, everyone does it when the clerk's not looking. So he's feeling like it's weighing down on his bladder.
Right.
Did Saint Shark? Did I get Saint Shark's attention?
Absolutely, you did. He's staring right at you, and he is fuming.
Try to shout to Saint Shark, "Hey."
He doesn't hear you, but it feels like he feels the vibration, and he blasts open the door,
Super sonic shark
The
hearing.
vibration.
and he says,
With his Pisces.
"Are you gonna pay for that?"
Run away.
Okay, can you roll a 20-sided for me?
Yeah,
Why
I
don't you
can.
go up and try to become his friend? We could use someone like Saint Shark on our side.
Let's show some empathy.
I got an 8.
Saint Shark tackles you to the ground
Oh no!
and pulls one arm behind your back. Bid for control.
This is no good.
How much time we got left?
26 minutes.
All right.
Oh man. Uh-oh. Okay.
And reveal.
I got 1.
I got 3.
I got 4.
Okay.
All right, Cassie.
Right.
We're on the ground with
Cassie
a
the
shark
cat.
man.
Yeah, pee on him.
You got to roll for that. But I'm gonna.
Why? He's
Jonas,
already
He
bursting.
needs to pee so much. I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you a +1. +1. You can still sweeten the pot if you like.
Yeah, I recommend. Well, actually, you don't have many tokens, do you?
I'm gonna do.
Are you looking at? Are you looking?
She's
at
not hiding them
classmates?
very well.
Okay.
Oh, am I supposed to hide them? Because I'm not doing that.
It's really up to you, but
I'm
it
gonna do
helps.
1.
Okay.
Wait, no, I have to roll a 6 for it to happen?
A 4 now because I gave you +1 and you've sweetened it by 1.
I'm not gonna get a 4. Okay, let's do another one.
You
I
never
mean,
know.
it's a 50% chance. All right, so
4! Yeah!
You wasted one.
Doing it.
well, not really because she couldn't have known.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's chaos. Really.
Probabilities. I'm a student of mathematics. Did
And
you know
your
that I
loss-
have a degree in economics? Mm-hmm. So
I didn't know that.
Talia has
Do
a
you actually?
podcast about economics. You
Oh,
both
do
have
you?
degrees in economics.
I have 2 degrees in economics.
Nice.
Oh, that's one more than you, I think, Talia.
One up.
Oh yeah, I've only got the one.
Yeah,
You should
so-
come on my podcast too.
I should. It's really we're just booking other podcasts
Yeah.
on this podcast. Is
Yeah.
really what this is.
They're all within the network, so it's fine.
Oh, I'm only pretending to stream it so we can.
Of course.
Yeah. It's all,
It's all
chat.
business.
Yes. I mean, isn't this what everyone? Isn't this an industry standard? Just like point a camera, get some mics, and
Yeah.
write some contracts.
You know what? I don't even talk to people if I don't have a microphone in front of me. If it's not streaming and there's no audiences, I refuse to talk.
Why would you ever waste your time speaking if it
Yeah,
can't
no.
That's
be put on
why
your
you
reel?
didn't say
Yeah.
a word when you got here.
Absolutely.
You just walked in, sat
My
down.
voice is precious. Okay?
thought
You
it
just
was
be
odd.
using this on the
That was
please.
weird, but now it makes sense.
Does Jonas pee on Saint Shark?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
yes.
man. He has to have a long pee. It was a lot of water and a lot of running and a little bit of that's a big gulp.
Saint Shark says, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Jonas holds on to him like tightly so that he can't get away.
Oh god. This is a shark man.
Yeah, Jonas
Jonas
is
is smaller than he
Jonas
was in
is
the
on
beginning.
his front on the ground,
Yeah.
and Saint Shark has a knee in his back. So what's your maneuver?
How did he pee on him from that angle?
Well, his shin was between his legs, making his sort of like what would you call like the curvy part on top of your foot is in the crotch area. That got just drenched.
The curvy part on your foot?
He has a
The
huge
arch of your
Like the arch
like-
of your
no,
foot?
not
On the
the
top.
arch of your foot is on the bottom.
Like your top arch.
this is a
Your
foot
touch.
in silhouette, right?
Oh, stop.
The thumbs are the arch. I'm talking about this guy right here.
Okay.
Oh, so it's like the other end of your ankle. It's like diagonally
You know
across
what? I'm
from your
wearing
ankle.
sandals. It's
No, don't
Oh,
show,
don't
don't
show
show
your
your feet on the
foot.
fucking camera.
Doug,
It's
don't,
not-
Doug, no.
Doug,
not on the
donate
camera.
some money to keep the foot there.
all right.
Don't
okay.
show your
If
feet.
you want to see my feet, head over to patreon.com/Cave Goblin.
I'm not watching this episode when it's on YouTube.
I feel
My
like
camera
Well,
is pointed
okay.
to here. My
Sick.
foot was over there.
Okay,
well,
good.
in that case,
Did
he
you
just
see my
has to. He's to wrap his legs around the foot.
Oh, so
This is like this is dangerous what you're doing.
it's an acrobatic feat. Jonas is scared of Saint Shark. He's just being yelled at. You have to roll for that.
I feel like that's a survival instinct. I don't think we have to roll for that.
No, the survival instinct is not to get Saint Shark closer to you.
Yeah.
it's not to grip on
He
the
has
Saint
like
Shark.
8
No, because you want to pee on him so that he knows, and then he doesn't come back. Otherwise, you're gonna have this
you've
problem where
already
he keeps
peed on
coming
him.
back.
Is that how you do with sharks? I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
pee on them.
Yeah,
Pee on them?
absolutely. Yeah.
Charlie,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
From, you're from a beach town in Australia. You should know how to deal with
I am
sharks.
literally from
Four.
Shark Bay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4,
Mm-hmm.
and there was no sweetening of parts. Bid for control.
Mm.
I won't
Okay.
show my feet on stream anymore.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you, thank you.
disgusting.
I actually didn't show my feet to the camera and reveal.
I got a 1.
2.
4.
Okay.
That's all of
Sorry,
it.
if you don't put me on Wiki Feet, I'll be upset. Who won?
I did.
Talia
That's
did.
all my tokens.
Oh,
Talia is all in.
She's
So-
all in. So when you go all in, Jonas's inhibitions are lowered.
Yeah, so it's easier
Okay.
to get him to do shit.
But if she loses control at any point, she's
Then I
out of the
don't get
game
to
now.
play anymore.
Yeah.
She's out
Oh,
of
but you
tokens.
can't go back in with the.
Because
No.
once you
Once
bid
you're
all
out,
of them,
you
then you
can't
don't
receive
get to
any
take
anymore.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the last thing that happened? Did we run away or are we still there?
Joe said to stop body shaming me, and I actually agree with that sentiment.
Oh, get fucked. Feet is so rank though.
Saint
No,
Shark
I'm
has
saying
backed
do
up.
it, just monetize
Saint
it.
Shark has
That's
Yeah.
true, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Cassie. So Saint Shark has backed up. That really should be a paywall option. But you now have an action to be able to escape. Razmataz is in the 7-Eleven just going to town on the Watsits.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was going to ask if you have Watsits here, but we don't have them in Australia, so it's a weird question. Go
Okay.
on.
I don't know what it is. so-
I want to.
Is
I
this
want
water?
to. Yeah, that's water. That's one I prepared
I'm a big
earlier.
fan of water.
It's pretty good.
It's important.
It's important.
It's hydration
Everyone
is so
hydrate.
important.
Especially if you're a shark living on land.
Yes.
Were there any
Yeah.
other animals at the dog park when we were there before? Like,
No.
He told us everything that was there.
all right.
It was razzmatazz.
I want to go to the nearest pet store.
You're going to make me Google pet
Actually, no. Let's just go and
The
stand
nearest
up.
pet store, or do you want to go to a pet store you've been to before?
No, no, no. I want to just go to the Save on Foods, actually, outside.
At night in Kingsway?
Yep.
Okay. We're at the Seven Foods at night in Kingsway.
Not in King Ed, but that's fine.
King Ed.
Are there any?
That sounds like maybe... No, I'm not going to dock a point, but, you're skating on thin ice.
There's pretty much always like a doggo around.
There is a Saint Bernard tied up.
I'm gonna
sweaty.
intrude. I want to intrude.
Oh, okay.
It's time to duel.
I rolled a 4, so
Fuck.
Eric, that's
I got a 3 only, so.
so sad for you.
All right, Tahlia, we still got it.
Yeah, so just like go up to the doggo in like a really non-threatening way and just put your hand out.
It's so hard it like doesn't even engage with you.
Oh, so you can just go ahead and like pat him.
Yeah.
Cool. So give him a good pat, and then
He
I
looks up at you like with pain in his eyes.
I
Wait,
wish
this is another dog?
Yeah, this one's
Completely
the same.
different. It's a new
Well, what
dog.
about the other dog?
Razzmatazz
What about
is still
Razzmatazz?
just
It's in an
7-Eleven,
unoccupied 7-Eleven, just
having
going
a
to
good
town.
time.
I
eating all
feel
the-
like he
eating all
would
the sausage
know.
links.
I feel like he would know that Jonas is being unfaithful and would get really jealous and like
They're
come
like
over.
it's a friendship. It's not monogamous. Jonas is allowed to.
I feel like that's something that Jonas says
befriend
to all
other
the dogs.
animals.
Wait,
Yeah.
hang on. Do people have monogamous friendships?
Some
Yeah, you
people
only
do.
need one friend if
Is
it's a
this-
good enough friend.
Is
Yeah,
this like
true.
when couples share a Facebook account?
Oh.
Like you're not allowed to. Anyway, go on.
I don't think it's the same at all.
No. I thought someone would jump on that, and I wouldn't have to continue with my game.
Now go to the 19 and get on the 19.
Oh, this is so much just city geography.
Are you
I feel
going-
like that's not fair.
Which way are
heading
you heading?
towards north, so like, and then hop off at Main Street.
Yeah, you're just gonna get on.
Yeah, and go to Main Street.
All right, you get on. Luckily, there's a 19 coming, and
Oh, that was fortunate.
yeah.
It's pretty frequent,
So you go to sit down, but the driver actually pulls a yardstick out and stops you.
What?
A yardstick?
Yeah, it's like a
meter stick.
that's 1 yard long.
And stops me from sitting down.
No, he stops you from stepping on without paying.
Do we have any money?
Why does he have a yardstick?
Uh,
Just to measure things?
Just
Was
stop-
he also a teacher?
It seems
and
like
brought
he's
it
got
home
it-
from the classroom.
Maybe, we don't know. We haven't asked him.
No, I feel like this is a pressing.
You know what I
matter.
haven't mentioned that's really important, that is kind of the premise of the entire show? Jonas has a magical bag that is full...
Yeah, which I'm about to use.
Okay.
So
Can I explain the bag?
Yeah,
for Cassie,
if
please?
you pause.
I told you that last week that we don't pause anymore.
Oh shit.
So there's a magical bag.
Of
that
course he
anything
does.
that gets put in it is there in future episodes.
It's like Mary Poppins bag.
Okay, but that's not
bottomless.
useful. I don't know what's in it.
Would you like to know what's in it?
Yes, I would love
There's
to
a
know
lot
what's
of things in it.
Okay, in it is his sibling's passport, Timothy McGill, valid, a Rip Curl chain wallet with a dead moth, a box of stickers, a Book of Mormon with glyphs, a costume police badge that is a pretty good toy that says Fun Police on it, Red, White and Never Blue, Canadian country album by Joe Vickers, a single red rose that is wilting massively, a white Phantom of the Opera mask, which when worn makes people forget who you are immediately, a top hat.
Why was he using that all the time? Why is this even in the bag? It should be like right.
This is on me for not saying it at the top of the show. A sewing kit, another wallet in which contains a credit card, a debit card which has been declined, photos of 2 small children which no one has ever looked at, 3 keys,
Not important.
And on the keys is a fob with an address. There is a 4th edition D&D player's handbook, a business card for now forcibly retired Detective Louis Kang, a spare bullet for a gun that's not in there, a third wallet made of human leather, branded with a demonic corporation, which every time opened gives 100 Canadian, but someone somewhere dies of starvation.
Yo, why aren't we using that one all the
I'm about
time?
to
Come
use it.
on.
I'm
We
about
use
to
that one a
it.
lot.
But like you have to kill someone, that's the
Oh,
thing.
that's okay. Kill the short guy.
You don't
You
get
don't
to
get
choose.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine too.
A malfunctioning device which allows you to
That's better.
jump
That's less
between
like
universes.
ethical responsibility. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's like, I'm going to open this wallet, and whatever happens,
It's
happens.
fair. Yeah,
It's
that's not on
it's
you anymore.
Yeah, it's what is it
You
like?
should get
Kelly?
to choose.
Nothing.
Though,
I was
feel.
gonna give a spoiler
To what?
to a really old movie.
Okay. A tracking device with 6 micro trackers, a half-eaten pack of Bragdos, which everyone knows what that is. There's no need to explain. A half-filled sketchbook and 4 purple pens. a giant copy of Das Kapital, The Deck of Many Things, a half-eaten generic Cadbury egg, a pair of what look like 3D glasses, but they actually offer Jonas glimpses into opposite dimensions, a magic mirror that shows a hint to a demon's goal.
Why aren't we using this so much?
If Jonas gets someone else...
Wait, what was the thing about the tokens?
It's a magic mirror, and if he looks into it, at the cost of 3 tokens, you can get a hint to someone else's goal.
Oh, who cares? Okay, literally, that doesn't matter.
If you show it to another character, you can glimpse if they have inner demons. A ring of featherfall, a pouch of magic beans, and a magic gun that when you fire it, it takes 2 tokens, but has infinite ammo.
I'm gonna empty out this bag soon. Next time I have control, I'm gonna dump out half the items.
You only get to choose one.
Why
thing.
is there a gun with infinite ammo and a loose bullet? I feel like it's unnecessary.
No, the bullet doesn't go in the gun.
The bullet's like
the
from
bullet
an old...
had a gun.
The bullet doesn't need to go in the gun. The gun's got infinite ammo.
This
Come
bullet
on.
is not compatible with this gun.
Good, because that gun's already loaded.
The bullet is one of the things I'm gonna empty out of this bag as soon as I have control.
They already lost the gun.
We lost it. Like the gun with the spare bullet came first. We lost.
Okay,
the
but
gun.
what kind of bullet maker is
It was
just
like
making
a
bullets that are specific to one gun? That's
It's
not
like
good
a pirate
marketing.
gun.
Yeah, it was like a pirate musket
No.
musket or
When
something.
Which
you
is why
make-
you don't buy pirate guns anymore. You're right. Obsolete. It's like
You can buy
That's a good.
pirate
That's a
gun.
good point, Cassie. We
I
shouldn't
found a
buy those
pirate
kinds of
gun.
guns anymore.
Yeah.
I found a pirate gun in a store in New Orleans. You can buy a pirate gun.
yeah, but it's like.
Well, I'm not going to
I'm sure
because
these
the ammo
bullets
doesn't.
fit other chambers.
Can I pull out the demonic wallet and get me a fresh Hano?
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Cool.
Do it.
Oh man, I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, I can't wait to see who dead.
Who dies?
You don't notice anybody die.
Ooh.
Oh.
So
But
yeah.
you get the feeling that someone has.
So
That's okay. That's a feeling you can
And the
sleep
guy
on.
says, I can't break that.
that's fine. It's yours.
Okay. And he puts
No,
it in-
that I feel like is uncharacteristic. Nobody's just
Bribery
given a
of a-
hundo
Nah.
to
Well,
a
I don't
bus
know.
driver.
Bribery
Come on.
of a public official does seem pretty sketchy.
No,
now that
okay,
you say it.
I think
Has
just spending $100 when the fare's like $3.25 is uncharacteristic.
Has
of
it
any-
ever been confirmed that we get it as like $100 bill? We
Well, I
just
mean,
get
yes.
100 Canadian dollars.
No,
right?
it's a $100 bill.
It's $100 Canadian dollars in
I don't
one
think
bill.
it's that weird.
It's
Jonas is
$100
like-
to
Technically,
nickels.
Jonas has $700 billion.
Yeah, he has like unlimited 7 billion. There ain't that many people in the world.
Well,
He's so
there's
rich.
it's $100 and there's 7 billion people. So by my math,
Yeah,
that's
all right,
700 billion.
I see what you mean. Yeah, so he can get them all the time. So I don't actually think
He's
it's...
so rich. Why is he taking the bus all the time?
I don't know.
What
Ask
are you
them.
doing? Why aren't we limoing places, guys?
I
It's-
can't
This
believe
game
it's
is
a good point.
inconsistent.
Yeah,
We
I
need
don't
you
know.
on every week because this is the problem that I have. They're
Why
like
is he on the
slumming
bus?
around.
Let's report people. I took the bus here. I know who's on it.
That's a very good point. I'm on that bus sometimes. You don't want to be on there
point
with me.
taken.
I'm
Well,
wearing sandals.
What I
Yeah,
would
you get
say
to
to
look at
that-
his feet. It's crazy. He's not even
Yeah.
charging money. That's how poor he is. He's not even thinking
Well,
about entrepreneurship.
I'm charging the
Alright.
bus fare to the city because I'm a socialist. If you want to see my feet, you have to pay bus fare.
You know what's also fucked though? I was just thinking like, okay, let's get off the bus and get a cab. But the cabs here are so shit. We're probably more likely to get where we need to go
Oh my
taking
god!
the
Honestly,
bus.
the fact that you guys don't have Uber
I
is
know.
insane. If Jonas has that much money, he could
He could
he could start his Uber. He could move.
It could be
Uber-
called
Uber
Vancouver.
to- Vancouver. I love it.
Even Perth has Uber.
No,
and Perth
I don't
is
like it.
trash.
Yeah, he could just do
Um,
that,
I
or he
would-
could just take a car and do it. Just buy a car.
Yeah, true.
Or just take one. Then wear this grey fox mask.
Let's get a taxi then. You've convinced me.
Yeah.
Okay, you see, you've given the guy the 100. He's taken it. You step out.
Oh
No, he
well,
doesn't.
come on.
No, he doesn't
You didn't
want
tell me
it.
that he took
All
it.
right, you still have the $100 note,
Yeah,
but you have removed it from the wallet.
yeah,
Yeah,
The price is paid. The contract is sealed.
yeah,
Yes.
that's fine.
yeah.
Get in a
Okay.
cab.
Does the
All right.
cab driver die? Is he dead?
Does
Does he die at the time that you take out the $100?
It's funny
Yes.
you say that because
Or does he
a
die
cab
any
just
time?
screeched into the side of the bus.
Oh, cool.
Right.
Get in the cab.
No, it's broken. Get a good one. What are you
It'll still
doing?
drive. We're on a ticking clock here.
It's rammed into the side of a bus. Just get another one that's like intact and facing the right way.
I don't-
How much time we have
I don't
left on
know.
the
Like
timer?
taxis just
10
don't
minutes,
show up that
24
often.
seconds.
I'm gonna intrude. I'm going all in.
You
Alright.
go all in, you get a +1 to
Bring
your
it
roll.
on.
Okay.
Bring it on, bye.
Oh, fuck off. I got a 2.
I got a 5. All right,
Shit.
so let's pull out the dead guy, get in this taxi,
No.
Eric's out of the game.
Oh.
and drive too. Don't forget to put the crying emoji on his face.
I'm not going to do that because I can't be bothered.
All right, and I want to drive to. There's like a store on Main Street called Tisdale or something, and it's like it's a pet food store.
Sick. The car doesn't start.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
thank you. That's what I said.
As you try and
Of course
rev
he
it.
doesn't.
As you try and rev it, more and more smoke
It's
starts
stuck in a
pouring from the hood.
freaking bus. Get a good
All right,
cab.
get out, run onto the street,
Get
get into any car that will take you.
Please.
Yeah. That's a 7.
The car explodes as you're getting out.
great.
You fly across the street.
Wait,
and
what
land.
happens to the bus? I'm curious.
Oh yeah.
Does the bus catch on
The
fire?
bus skids into the wall. No one is harmed.
That's
What?
lucky.
Whoa, House of Dosa? Oh no.
No, the store next to it that's been perpetually closed. For,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Um,
It's really it's Lay's intercontinental money transfer gets absolutely totaled. Yeah, but Jonas scrapes his face across the bitumen. Do you use the word bitumen in this country?
No, I don't know what that means.
What is
Road.
that?
Asphalt.
Gravel.
Okay.
Bitumen is
He needs that Phantom of
It's
the Opera
asphalt.
mask.
That's fine.
it's English for asphalt.
I think you're right. Put the mask on. Hide your shame.
No, you don't get to control. You
Oh
should
yeah,
lose control.
I lost control. Hey.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know. No,
Wait,
Doug.
did you
Did I?
gain control? That no, you intruded and Tahlia still had control.
but then I failed at driving the
The
taxi,
cab
and it
exploded while
exploded.
she's in it. She gets to keep control.
Okay, Cassie, you had control.
Oh, sick.
Jonas's face is bleeding. He can barely see out one side of it.
All right. I want to go back to the 7-Eleven.
Okay, limping, you get back to the 7-Eleven.
Great. Amazing. I want to go.
Saint Shark jumps outside.
Oh.
Blood! I smell blood!
Okay, wait. Let me go back through all the shit in the pocket. Can we put on this mask and then he doesn't know who I am?
Yeah, you put on the mask,
Yeah.
and he says, "Did you see a bloody guy run past here?"
No, but I heard you guys have 6 Slurpees.
He wipes some Slurpee off his shirt and nods.
The best.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you show me to where the Slurpees are?
he does. Razmataz is still in there, but doesn't recognize you. He's,
Amazing. Who cares?
sniffs around, but doesn't look
Is
up.
Razmataz eating hot dogs?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Ask Shark Guy what his favorite flavor of a Slurpee is.
Cherry Dr. Pepper!
Oh, shut up. That sounds amazing. Let's get one. Do you want one too?
He blushes. He says,
Great.
Oh, it's not like I would accept something
Oh my
from
god,
you."
it's on me. I've got money.
Should give him a little like pat on the head.
Yeah.
No,
I
don't
wanna
do that.
I wanna twirl my hair.
He blushes further.
Okay, great. So
His mouth turns into a 3 on its side.
Aw, okay,
cute.
so get 2 Slurpees and give one to what's his name?
Saint Shark.
Saint Shark. Give one to Saint Shark. Oh no, better. Get like a jumbo, whatchamacallit, like the biggest cup. There's like a tub of it. And then fill it up with the cherry, whatever, Dr. Pepper. and
Jonas
then
breaks the Slurpee thing off the top, like the rotating plastic Slurpee thing, and breaks the lid off, fills it up.
yeah, and then sticks 2 straws in it.
That's so cute.
And then shares it with Saint Shark.
No, this
and then
is
they
adorable.
both drink it and make a lot of eye contact.
Saint Shark is struggling to use the straw as he can't close his lips around it, but he appreciates it anyway.
Oh my
and-
god, but that's so sweet. Okay, Jonas goes and gets a spoon from the wherever there's spoons.
Yeah.
And
where they are.
and then
Grab 'em off the shelf.
And then uses the spoon to like feed it to Saint Shark so that he can also enjoy the Slurpee.
Razmataz drops a hot dog out of her mouth and just stares on in wonder as these
This
two people
romance unfolds.
just start chugging down this Slurpee.
Yeah. And then they keep going.
Saint Shark has like maybe 2/3 of it, while
Okay.
Jonas slows down the rest.
Did he give
Right.
him like a little stroke?
No, don't.
No, that's too forward. That's like a
I think
third
that's too
date type
forward. Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
No, this
yeah.
is like an
I think you're a
initial
bad
wooing,
influence.
you know? This is like a woo.
Everything goes white, and you wake up again on the ground. Saint Shark is shaking you, going, Jonas. Your head is hurting so much.
What?
Ultimate brain freeze.
What?
Oh. Wait, but is my mask off? Why does he know I'm Jonas?
Name tag.
Oh, did you make a mistake? Does
No,
that get
no,
me some kind of points?
I didn't. He says, I'm so sorry that I called you Jonas. But I just miss him so much.
Oh my god, you do? What do you miss about him?
The taste of his sweet blood.
Okay, that's not as romantic as I thought. Maybe like I meant like a personality trait.
I love the way he bleeds.
All right, forget it. Let's not talk about that anymore then.
Not like you. You're everything that's bloodless.
Oh my god, thank you so much. I've like, just been waiting for someone to say something like that to me. I've just like really been working on myself, you know? Listen, did we finish that Slurpee or not?
It's got even the plastic has been munched by Saint Shark.
By Saint Shark, wow, Saint Shark, you love these Slurpees. You know what happens though? When you drink that much sugar, it just like, it really dehydrates you, and then I think that you have to go pee. You know what? I'll go pee with you, just like so you feel safe.
This is
Jonas
that
ha-
is too forward
Jonas
for the
has
first date.
already.
We can go in
To,
separate
like,
stalls.
have a shared
We can go
pee.
in separate stalls.
Are there even 2 stalls in a 7-Eleven?
When you go to say that, you realize that when you white it out, Jonas had already completely voided the contents of his bladder.
Oh, amazing. Great. So let's get another Slurpee.
Saint Shark says,
The blue
"You
one.
know,
We didn't
I've-
try the blue one.
I've never said this about someone before, but I want to know you more without having to taste you, but you're gonna have to pay for that."
Oh my god, that's totally okay. Guess what? I got this sick $100 bill that I haven't used yet because the bus didn't want it. Do you want it?
Well, I'll take the change for sure.
Yeah, take it.
He rings it up and pockets the change, blushing even further.
Wow.
He's never been treated this way before.
Aww.
People usually
Saint
just
Shark
run
just
from
needed
him
to be
in fear.
loved.
Oh my god, you're just such a misunderstood being. I'm like so glad that we got to meet each other and like change each other's lives. You know what your great thing to celebrate right now is with a blue Slurpee.
Oh, blue, that's disgusting. I don't really like eating anything that isn't wet and red.
Okay, well, Saint Shark, do you have any more of that cherry Dr. Pepper Slurpee? What's going to happen if the next customer wants some? You must have some in the back, don't you? You're a good 7-Eleven employee.
There's more in the machine. Like, you didn't have all of it.
Oh, is it? Oh, shit. Let's get another one then. What are we doing?
He says, you know what? Why don't I just take the rest of this? You can just empty that thing right into your mouth.
Amazing. Great. I want to do that.
Okay, so the money's gone. Just because I don't want to write it down.
Yeah.
Okay, Jonas doesn't die of a massive brain freeze.
Wonderful. I
And
knew
you're just
it.
chugging it down and down.
Great.
It's about as much as that whole cup was. Saint Shark is counting the money and staring at you lovingly.
Aw.
Meanwhile, Razzmatazz is ransacking the store. It's all in you now. You're starting to feel sick. Could you roll a
Yeah?
20-sided for me, please?
Okay, can I have one?
Yeah.
Great. 14.
Jonas vomits in his mouth but manages to catch it and then swallows it again.
Catches
Oh,
it
great.
in his
Is that a
mouth.
success or a
Amazing.
failure?
That's a success.
Yeah, it's how
Well, he doesn't want to vomit it all over the floor. There's like already enough shit on the floor.
Yeah, he'd be
right
embarrassed
now.
to
Yeah.
vomit in front of Saint Shark.
already has-
Exactly.
But
They
it's
have a
okay to
budding-
piss himself.
They have a budding romance happening right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that Jonas wants to ask Saint Shark out on a date. I think he wants to. Wait, what time is it right now?
This is dangerous
Is
territory.
this like an evening type situation? Is
No, it's 1 minute to 10 in the
AM?
morning.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's prime brunch time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does Saint Shark want to go to brunch? Just like shut down the 7-Eleven for a couple hours and go for brunch with me?
Well, I'd have to ask my supervisor.
I thought you were the supervisor.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say.
Aw, what are you talking about? You're totally qualified.
Well, I knock off my shift at about 3 a.m. Maybe we can go to Duffin's Donuts, open 24 hours.
Yeah, no, I'm looking to do something like right now.
Oh, I see. Here for a good time, not a long time, huh, Jonas?
Well,
Oh, sorry, I called you Jonas
Excuse me?
again. I just... What is your name?
it's Cassie. I'm from Toronto. I'm not from here. I just like thought it would be so nice to, I'm not here for a long time. I just like thought it would be nice if you could show me around the city, because you're like so nice to me and you're the only one who's been so kind.
No one knows a city like Saint Shark.
I know. You look like you know the city really well. That's why I just knew that we would hit it off.
You could go for brunch in like
Razzmatazz
the
says,
hospital cafeteria.
Hey man, I can look after the store for you. Don't even worry about it.
Amazing. Look at that. Razzmatazz has totally got it. Give Razzmatazz a treat for being so helpful. Out of his little backpack.
And Jonas screams as you are sucked out of his consciousness. The timer is done.
Oh my god.
And the game is over.
Oh my god.
I feel like I've brought this story to a really nice place.
Yeah, you have. This is the second time that Jonas has, in the final seconds of the show, started a romantic relationship with a half animal, half human.
Wonderful.
In less
Oh my
than 20
god,
episodes.
it is too.
Yeah. Last time it was a half ibis.
Oh, now he's gone.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Wait, what is his status right now, Sharbax?
I think he got like
We-
banished,
engaged.
right?
Which
Engaged.
dimension is he in?
Engaged to who? To
Jonas, yeah.
Oh, that's
Jonas is a
going very
player.
fast, though. I feel. I mean, I was respectful.
I mean, he's met Sharbax twice, so
Yeah.
like it's you know.
They've connected before.
Alright.
Is Sharbax like in Earth though?
That's what I mean. Like, which dimension is he in right now?
I'm
Didn't
gonna
he
get
get
I'm gonna get
banished?
started on that wiki just any day now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we'll be able to look it up.
Taking notes.
So now you have the chance to earn extra points by guessing the other people's goals.
Yes.
So if you write them
Okay.
down on your index card and keep it to yourself. But while we're doing that, Tahlia, did you have any guesses?
I did.
Let's guess Cassie's first, so she doesn't get an advantage from your guess of Eric's.
All right. My guess for Cassie was to pee.
Cassie, was that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a point for Tahlia. And Eric, you'd already written yours down, right?
Yeah, they're already written down.
Okay.
My guess for Cassie is to pee.
Okay.
I feel like that's not fair, because I already confirmed it.
Oh, but he already had it
but he
written
already-
down.
I wrote it
yeah.
down like
okay,
45
okay.
minutes ago.
I also really need to pee, so
Great.
this has been like bothering me the whole time. I'm like, oh god.
Well, so it's like
It's been so hard to put it out of my mind.
an excellent strategy on both levels because she
Oh,
obviously
yeah.
executed in game, but also she's been playing mind games
yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because one of the things is, if you're brazen about your goal and don't hide it, it's also easier to achieve. So it's kind of like a balancing act. Right?
Yeah, for sure. You
Yeah.
can get heaps of points. My guess for Eric was to interrupt people.
Eric?
Wrong.
Oh,
No points.
No
0 points.
And Eric, what was your guess for Talia?
To pet animals.
yep.
That's 100%. Eric, I think that's the first 100% guess rate of the entire show's history.
Nah. There's
Yeah,
got to
well,
have been one before that.
I'm always innovating, always breaking new ground, striving
Always
to push the game
educating.
forward.
That's
always
That's what a champion
deliberating.
does, yeah.
I'm always
always
thinking that about you. I should
executing.
say it more.
Thank you.
It's a good friend. Cassie.
My guess for Talia was to pet dogs. I feel like that's close.
That's a half point.
It says to pet animals.
Okay, animals. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess it's like all encompassing.
I'm giving it a whole
Named
point.
an animal. Oh, that's why I was trying to get you to like stroke Saint Shark on the head
Yes.
because that was like.
And your guess for Eric?
I think it's just like generally like be a dick.
Wrong. 0 points. No
That-
points at all.
That's just a general character.
Well, that
read
might
on
be
Eric.
his goal in life.
That's my strategy was to be a dick. But
Yeah.
Eric, what was your goal?
my goal was to get yelled at.
Oh.
And Eric, you
For us
usually have
cricketers,
an
yeah.
argument about how many times you achieved your goal.
Yeah. Now
So I've written 3.
I wrote down multiple. So I don't know if Razzmatazz speaking to us. It felt like Razzmatazz was always yelling at
No,
us.
no.
No,
Okay.
None of the
like
residents-
if you're asking to get yelled at, I'm guessing you're asking like not just for someone to talk loudly at
It
you,
has to be
but
like
to
an
be
exclamation.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Saint Shark yelled at us. I think like 3 times. Like
Saint Shark
maybe
for
4.
sure
I don't think
yelled.
so.
So-
Maybe not
When
3
did he
times.
yell?
So.
When I threw the Slurpee at his head.
That was one.
Yeah.
And then another one when he had to pay up. And another one when he said, "What the fuck?"
What about when Jonas was coming to from that brain freeze and he's shaking Jonas and yelling Jonas?
No.
That doesn't count?
That's a concerned
Yeah.
like
Plea. That's a plea. Yelling at implies
All right.
some kind of punitive measure, right?
Wait, I dispute the one where we're paying. I don't think he yelled at us when we were paying.
I feel, honestly,
happened?
When we were
don't
paying for what, first of all?
When he said you need to pay for that.
yeah,
When he didn't pay for the...
yeah.
Yeah, he probably
escaped.
yelled that.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. That's fine.
Anyway, Eric, you came in second place with 4 points.
Well, I got a perfect guess rate.
6 points, you're right. 6
Holy
points.
hell.
So actually, let me just tally that up. 3, 6. Second place with 6 points.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Tahlia. Do you... How many times do you think you achieve your goal? Because I think twice.
Yeah, twice. I
Okay.
forgot about that second dog.
You were deducted 1 point for insolence earlier.
Yeah, which is bullshit. Like, I'm still not happy about that.
Well, maybe if you were gracious of it, I might have let it slide. But you said it was
know.
bullshit.
Doug, I'm
you
gracious
made
of it. Can I have her point?
I feel like that's okay. I'm
Gotta-
okay with her losing a
Gotta
point.
make you sleep on the couch tonight.
Sick. I mean, I sleep there anyway. I don't. It's more comfortable. So, Tahlia, you had 2 times 2 points is 4, plus 1 point is 5 for your
Sure
correct
is.
guess, minus 1 point for insolence is 4, making Cassie today's winner with 7 points. 3 times 2 points for pissing 3 times and guessing Talia's goal correctly. So, as your prize for today, you can add or remove something from the magic bag. It can be anything,
Oh,
anything you
shit.
want. It can be something along the lines.
It doesn't have to exist in
Yeah.
real life.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I would like to have a recap list of everything that's in the bag.
All right.
No, that's a way. Oh no! Right now, yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
There's the passport. Can I abbreviate the
Sure.
things?
Yes.
Pass-
I'll ask for detail if it's interesting.
A passport, wallet with a moth in it, box of stickers, Book of Mormon covered in strange glyphs, a costume police badge, Red, White, and Never Blue Canadian Country album by Joe Vickers, Wilted Red Rose, that magic mask that you used,
Okay, the mask. Okay, yeah.
a top hat, a sewing kit, a wallet with a credit card and a debit card, photos of 2 small children, 3 keys with an address fob, 4th edition player's handbook from Dungeons and Dragons, a business
Literally,
card
there's so much shit in
for
here.
a detective. Well, it has infinite space. A spare bullet for a gun.
All right, I really want to get rid of the bullet or the gun. Ooh, okay, hang on. We'll keep going.
Come into my house
the-
on this day.
The
I want to
wallet-
get
the
rid of
wallet-
something useful.
The wallet that gives you $100 but kills someone.
Mm-hmm.
The malfunctioning dimension hopping device. Tracking device.
Why didn't we use the dimension hopping device? That's insane.
It malfunctions.
Well,
Yeah,
but that's
it's
fun.
But
pretty
you haven't tried to
dangerous.
use it yet. You don't know how it malfunctions.
True.
That's true.
Half-eaten pack of Bregdos, which needs no explanation. Half-filled sketchbook with 4 purple pens. A giant copy of Dust Capital. The deck of many things.
Okay, actually, I know it. I want to add in the gun that the bullet fits.
Oh,
We get our gun back.
Okay, so we're putting pirate gun.
Yes.
Yep. Pirate gun.
Thank you so much.
Is it loaded?
Thank you. You're sorry.
Is it loaded?
Ooh, it's loaded all but one.
It only
Okay.
fits one, I think.
Does
Yeah,
it?
It's like
Yeah,
you've got
it's
to
Great. Then it
It's
doesn't
an
have
old
one.
gun.
you've got to put in like powder. And,
Oh, like with the little stick,
Primer,
and you
yeah.
gotta shove it in. Yeah, then not loaded.
This is
okay,
a classic
pirate gun. Not loaded. All right, great.
Oh
Cool.
wow.
So I guess there's nothing left to do but to move on to plugs now. Cassie will save the best for last and ask Eric first. Eric, is there anything you want to plug?
Yeah, I have a podcast. It's called Podcast versus Podcast. I do it with Piers Ray. It's a very fun, very funny podcast. Me and Piers are looking for a new show. We won't settle for any old show. It needs to be the perfect idea for a podcast. So every episode we come in and we pitch each other an idea for a podcast. And at the end of the episode, we vote on which podcast pitch that day is better. And if we agree, then we quit Podcast versus Podcast forever. We do that one instead. It hasn't happened yet. We're like 814 episodes in, and we still haven't agreed on one. But
Wow, you guys are shitty at coming up with ideas, I think.
we're very good at coming up with ideas. We're just
That's-
not good at agreeing.
They're
Yeah.
you both come in with an idea and you've done 800. There's 1,600 podcast ideas out there.
Well,
and
there's
none of you
actually
like
more
it.
than that because
More than that,
sometimes they
yeah.
have multiple.
Yeah,
guests.
sometimes we have special guests like perhaps Cassie.
Excuse me, what?
So it's
Can you repeat that again?
it's a wonderful podcast, and check it out, please.
It's very fun. I take back everything bad I have ever said about Eric.
Thank
Tahlia?
I do everything economics, but it's on hold right now because
Well, people can listen to past
I'm a busy
episodes.
bird. Something that really pissed me off this week or last week was
Why don't you plug something happy?
the pipeline getting approved. Well, I'm gonna plug like actual episodes I've done.
Okay.
So you can go listen to my pipeline episodes to understand why I'm pissed about it. Yep, that's me.
Pipeline versus people, everything economics.
Yep, super happy times.
I would like to plug another podcast on the Cave Goblin Network, Tales of Frost Cricket.
Yeah.
That is an audio fiction podcast featuring a character that appeared in today's episode of Everyone is Jonas, but you'll have to tune in to find out who that was. That's made by Joe Stillwell or Animistic Engine.
Was it the dead cab driver?
Yeah, it was a dead cab
Yeah.
driver.
Maybe.
It was. The listeners were supposed to guess though. You
I
gave
feel
it.
like it's okay.
You
I'll give you
spoiled
an
it.
extra point for guessing that, but
Thank you.
You already won.
You still
so-
win, yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so you just won a little bit more than
That's
you
wonderful. I'm very used to it.
you did before. Yeah, so check that one out. I thought Joe said something, but he didn't. Anyway, check that out. Great podcast.
Shocking.
Cassie, do you have any plugs?
Oh my gosh. I'm on tour right now. I'm doing stand-up all across Vancouver. This is my first time here. I have a bunch of shows. They're up on my Twitter or my Facebook or my Instagram at the Cassie Cao. So you can go look at my dates and whatever and come see a show and come say hi to me after the show. That would be really fun. And then I'm here until that. And then in July, I'm part of the Toronto Fringe Festival, and I'm in a play called Clothes Swap.
Clothes swap. Can I
Yeah.
ask what that's about?
Yeah, I was just cast in it. I'm so freaking excited for it. It's at the Textile Museum in Toronto, and it's a show about, it's a play about a bunch of women who are at a clothes swap, and it talks about like women's relationships and women's fashion and their relationship with their bodies and like mother-daughter stories and all that stuff, and it's really great. And when you buy a ticket to the show, you get admission to the museum, and you're encouraged to bring in your old clothes, and we'll use them as part of the show.
Oh,
And
that's
then-
dope.
Yeah, and then after the show, we donate them.
That's
That
cool.
sounds
That
really
sounds
fun.
cool.
Is it funny?
Yeah, super
Okay,
funny. It's
that's
written
good.
by, I didn't write it. It was written by like very talented writer-performers that are in Toronto, and I'm very flattered to be part of that production.
Cool.
Awesome.
Is it on Disney Blu-ray?
Yeah. I'm always on Disney Blu-ray.
That's the only time I'll watch anything if it's on Disney Blu-ray. Check out Disney on the
On the Bluray network.
on the
But
Blu-ray
follow me on
network.
social media. All
Please
my
do.
stuff's there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna guess that her handle is right here.
That's
Am I
correct.
close?
Yes. If you're watching on Twitch or
Nice.
YouTube, you can see at the Cassie Cao written below. If you're listening, it's in the name of the episode, so you've seen it.
Also, do I really get to keep one of these precious gems?
Yeah,
of
you
course.
can.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, how many are there? Because they're worth that
I
divided by
did wanna,
49 cents.
I did want to ask a question. Do you not get extra points for having these left over at the end of the game?
No.
No.
I feel like that should be a rule, that you don't spend them all unwisely.
Well, I'm trying to.
I think that
I'm
could
trying to incentivize people to make bad decisions.
Do things.
So I really like when the control gets thrown around a lot and people spend the tokens because it's less work for me to have to make up dialogue.
You
Okay.
could also have someone just sitting on tokens. And that
Yeah,
would be,
that's not
like,
fun. It's no
boring.
good.
Well,
And there's no room
It's a-
for boredom.
It's a great idea, and I'll give you an extra point for that idea.
thank you so much.
Uh,
I could use some extra points. I want to round out to a full 10.
Yeah.
And that's percent of profits. Points in the industry, that's what we call it. It's an industry thing. I'm in
Look
the
at how much
film
water
industry.
I've got. I'm like loving this. I'm so well hydrated throughout the show.
I'm jealous.
I'm loving it. Living my best life.
I don't know if it's as hot over there as it is over here,
It's
but
really fucking hot.
yeah, I've lost
It's
a
so
lot
hot.
of
Oh,
weight.
I would love to end the show so I can leave this room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd
so
be
everyone
nice.
stay hydrated, like, subscribe, rate.
Slip, slop,
Pee a
slap.
lot, please.
Yeah, pee a
Everybody
lot.
pee. Pee on some people. The people that you love, you know.
Ask permission first, please.
Yeah, I'd like to
Ask
plug
permission.
water sports. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'm Doug Vanderlei. This is Everyone. It's Jonas. See you next time.
Bye. Oh man.